Hello and welcome. I'm Brett Dupree, and welcome to my awesome health journal. Today I'm talking about food challenges. Yes, food challenges. When I first started this uh, intuitive eating, meditative eating, mindful eating with my nutritionist, she had me do food challenges. And this is a big reason why I gained a lot of weight when I first started. Basically speaking, food challenges was to get me to heal my relationship with food, having food in my house that have a hold on me so that food doesn't have a hold on me. It feels very counterintuitive, and it also felt like taking like 10 steps back, and I'm hopefully at the part where I can start feeling like I'm taking things forward. But overall, they did help. What food challenges were basically buying delicious food that I had no control over. One of the first ones was when I started eating breakfast, I would have cereal. Because in the past, if I bought cereal, that cereal lasted at most 2 days. I say at most because I've eaten an entire box of cereal in one day. I have a nice big bowl for that reason. Sometimes I just feel like I gotta have cereal. So I go to the store, buy the cereal, eat it all, feel like shit. And so yeah, so I would have cereal in my house and have cereal for breakfast every morning. I don't have cereal for breakfast every morning because primarily by the time it's around 11 when I want to eat lunch, I'm freaking starving and I don't like that feeling of that hunger feeling. It just didn't do enough to fill me up at all. And so that's why I switched to eggs for breakfast and toast, standard Americanized breakfast. Basically, well, anyway. So yeah, so I'd have cereal. I would buy bread because I couldn't have bread in my house. I would eat all the like toasted bread is the most delicious thing ever, and so that was another thing to have in my house is bread. Of course, cookies. One that I still have a problem with are um, I would say unsubstantial foods like Doritos, potato chips. Even though I did have those Doritos in my house, but they're a Pringles thing for some reason, and and honestly, both times I ate the entire thing. No, I ate them in two, but it was really little. They only filled up like two tiny bowls. It was a really I have no idea how those are a rip off. Do not buy Doritos in a Pringle can. Anyway, so yeah, so buying cookies. I bought these cookies from this place I like called Treat. Having one of those today because before when I went to Treat, I'd buy 4 Treat cookies and I'd eat 3 of them in one sitting. Where the first 2 were pretty good. The third one, about halfway through, I'd feel like shit, but I'd finish it anyway. And now I'm able to buy 12 Treat cookies and you eat them one a day, sometimes 2 a day for lunch and dinner on weekends because weekends are less regimented. So it's harder for me to regulate my eating. So it's more of a challenge. And so basically, it was like building up these challenges. Buying a pizza and only eating as much pizza as I would feel like would be another one. Buying fried chicken and not eating all 8 pieces of fried chicken in one sitting. Just continually doing that. And at first, I failed a lot. It was devastating. It was so hard. I would just eat all the food, and I just felt like I was a fat piggy, and had no self control. And then while I was doing that, of course, I had to fight those thoughts of that I'm a fat piece of shit who has no control, that I'm weak and pathetic, and I can't not eat food and say that it's okay and talk to me nicely and just continue the positive self talk of, all right, you waited all this time. How do you feel now? Do you feel good or do you feel bad? And was that enjoyable? Because I want to enjoy food. If I make the goal to enjoy food, was that actually enjoyable? And if I have to shut my mind off and not savor the food I'm eating just so I can get it down into my belly, am I really enjoying it? And if the answer is no, think to myself, okay, next time we'll enjoy the food more. And so as I kept on with these challenges, which I still do from time to time, uh, I would succeed more and more, I guess. Stop eating them all. I would have, eventually I would just have a bowl of cereal every in the morning, just one bowl, and eventually that was it. Eventually, if I would have toast with my breakfast when I had eggs, and if I got hungry for a snack, I would eat a toast, like, 2 pieces of butter on it. That would be my snack. So, but it got to the point where like I was hungry when I did that, and I enjoyed it, right? And it gets to the point where like I have, it's not even control over my food. It's just it doesn't have a hold on me. It's more like, for instance, yesterday I went to this place called Lowrider Cookies. It's another good cookie place. I like it. They have this special maple cookie that I wanted to try. And of course, I'm not driving over there just to get one fucking cookie. I got 6 cookies, a half dozen. And then I went to this other place that's a beautiful hole in the wall. It's really clean because it's brand new. It's nice, and I highly recommend it if you're in Burien. It's a beer I suck at non-English words, but it's a beer. I'm saying that wrong probably too, but yeah. So I got a taco and a Barrera burrito, which was a decent amount of food, and then a nice compost. So I dipped it, and it was freaking delicious. Then I ate that maple cookie, and then later on I would have a craving because I also got a cinnamon roll stuffed cookie, and I wanted it because I want to try it. And one of my things I love is trying new foods, and I want it. And so even like I went to my fridge and went to grab the cookie box, and I asked myself, how do I feel at this moment? Will I get enjoyment out of this cookie? And my answer, my like listening to my body, is like, no, this is not going to be an enjoyable experience. In fact, you're going to probably feel pretty crappy afterwards, and you're probably not going to enjoy it too much because you're really not that hungry. In fact, you're not hungry. And so I was like, I just put the cookie down because I want to enjoy it. It didn't take discipline. It didn't take willpower. It just took asking myself, what's more important, getting this cookie in my belly and eating it, or actually enjoying the cookie? And if I want a new experience, I want to enjoy it. I want to have fun. That's the whole point. If I'm eating a cookie, if I'm eating ice cream, if I'm eating something that I find delicious, I want to enjoy the experience. I don't want it to make me feel bad afterwards. I don't want it to make me feel like crap. I want it to be enjoyable. So I'm waiting for a time where I'm adequately hungry. And so probably need a smaller dinner, not because of calories, not because I don't want to eat too much. It's because if I eat a smaller dinner, I'll have room in my stomach and still have enough hunger to eat that cinnamon roll stuffed cookie, which is a significant amount, and enjoy it and have fun while eating it. And that's what I meant by yesterday about no discipline. It's about enjoying the food that I have. So food challenges have allowed me to recapture the enjoyment of eating. And I'm very thankful for that. It's so freeing. It's amazing. And yeah, and I'm truly hoping it was worth putting on 30 to 50 pounds of constant failure for the first 4 to 5 months of doing it. As I'm hoping, well, you make these decisions, the weight does come off. Because I can't lie and say weight loss is not a goal. But I can say when it came to eating that cookie yesterday and today, I haven't eaten it yet. Weight loss is not the reason why I'm not eating the cookie. I'm not eating the cookie because I'm not adequately hungry enough to enjoy it. And yeah, that's my story on food challenges. Like and subscribe, comments. I love comments so much, especially on YouTube. Makes me feel like, yay. Anyway, love you.